Over the last year, Veterans in Action have been working on a new project called Veterans Expeditions Overland. The aim of the project was to build 4 Land Rovers and prepare them to the expedition standard, thanks to funding from several organisations, including the Big Lottery Fund. All those taking part in the project were veterans who had suffered the effects of war or found the transition to civilian life difficult, working alongside volunteers who taught different skills such as mechanics, fabrication, bushcraft, navigation, expedition planning and much more. The aim of the project was to help with social isolation and to work towards post-traumatic growth in those veterans who had found life after service difficult. Once completed, the vehicles were then used to undertake an overland expedition using the skills taught throughout the year-long project. This was the initial phase of Veterans Expedition Overland. The skills learned in the expedition will be used in phase 2 of the project, which is to run mini expeditions across the UK for veterans, serving personnel, local communities and their families, bringing the 3 distinct communities together, helping with transition to civilian life.
My name is Maurice Sweeney. Before I started on this project, I was on some heavy duty medication. I still take a mood stabiliser, but I've actually come off my sleeping tablets, and for me that's a big thing, being able to sleep for the first time in over 15 years with some of the medication I've been taking, especially about sleep. And there comes a point in your life where the drugs don't work. But I'm getting back to normal, back to who I was, and actually, yeah, it's good. And this project has actually done me a world of good.
To date, over 60 people have been directly involved in building the vehicles, with a further 12 taking part in an expedition, and a following of over 1,000 people on social media with an interest on how the project is developing. Many of those involved in both the build, expedition and the social media following suffer from mental health issues due to their service. Outside of the vehicle builds and expedition, strong ties and friendships have developed. If granted funding of £50,000, it would enable many more veterans, serving personnel and local community to get involved in building more vehicles and developing a long-term approach to helping families of the 3 different communities. This will help break down barriers that exist between them, which in turn will help with the transition from military to civilian life and making the Veterans Expedition Overland community stronger and more visible within the general community.
In the past, I myself have attempted suicide. I was helped by Veterans in Action. So far in 2018, over 50 veterans and serving personnel have taken their own lives. Help us help them and their families so they can grow together.